Okay, some major changes have occurred. I say major. I downloaded Face Pack. I now have faces for everyone, including the lovely Royston Drenthe there, looking very happy and full of face. I normally download face packs. I don't know why I hadn't had one downloaded before, because it adds so much to the game just to be able to see the players. It's a bit weird that I like the immersion of being able to see what the players look like when I buy them and stuff. And there may have been times that I have not signed a particular player because I don't like what they look like. That's a bit bad, isn't it? You know, to look a bit flash, like they're not going to knuckle down and work very hard, so I might not sign them. Which is probably not the right way to play the game, but it's an important thing. So if we look at our youngsters, we now have pictures of the youngsters. Craig Tanner there looking very, very young. Liam Kelly, the one who I got confused. I still haven't quite know why I got confused between him and him. I'm still sure he was Irish. He looks Irish. Oh well, never mind. Such is life. I make mistakes. But yeah, so we now have pictures of everyone. And I think it's probably worth pointing out how I record this, is why this has possibly appeared midway through an episode. I kind of just record this when I'm playing, not in any kind of episodic form. I don't record like an hour and then cut it up or anything. I just play and then I'll edit it down and it'll turn into as many episodes as it will. So I've just turned it on now, and after downloading the Sort It Out SI Mega Cutout Face Pack, the big one, 133,000 faces, 7 gigabytes. It's a huge download, which is why I downloaded it at university rather than at home, and just installed it, and it's just so much better. Another thing which I've noticed I didn't really go through, and which I haven't really done yet with this game, which is a bit strange, is training. I need to look at my training. Most people are happy. A number of people are unhappy with my current training. So we shall go with our team training. It's currently balanced. It's kind of good to keep it balanced, I find. At least for your general weekly training, without concentrating on other stuff. Really. At least at this stage. Because I haven't really noticed any particular trend. My team aren't particularly bad at defending or particularly bad at attacking, so I didn't need to balance that out. So I'll leave it balanced until I learn what my team is not doing well. If I start shipping goals, I'll move that to defensive. The match focus, again, teamwork. I could put it on to tactics because we're still not that great at tactics, and then change it up if required. So Brighton in, well, I've got a long time to the next game, like 2 weeks. In that case, I could probably high intensity for this week because I've not got a match, and I can main focus on, I think fitness are okay. We'll main focus on tactics. Really get our tactics down whilst we can. Or we'll sit them around a chalkboard in a room and we'll draw arrows and lines and say, look, pass it here, pass it there, and that will work lovely. Match training, yeah, tactics, all of them, I think. My assistant manager will tell me what is best when it comes to individual matches, and I might listen to him, I might not. I normally do. And then individual. I'm not sure I like the new tactics. I preferred the tactics where you had sliders and stuff. There are no sliders in this game at all. Training even. Tactics and training. No sliders. I like sliders. I felt I could be more precise. But there we go. Again, I've gone with assistant manager. Try to ask him again. Assistant manager, set player focus, and then I'll go through and change any I don't agree with. So Adam Federici. I may as well have something to do, otherwise he's going to get a bit bored. So he'll have goalkeeping. Alex McCarthy suggests handling. Handling's only 13. I'd suggest kicking. Actually, he's not that good at kicking. But handling, yeah, positioning's okay. So of the ones that's important, maybe handling is the best for him to go for. Stuart Taylor, again, you should at least be doing something. Otherwise you probably get angry at me for not having any training going on. Chris Gunter, positioning. Chris Gunter. Positioning 13. 13. Marking 11. Dribbling 10. I would be tempted to actually put him on marking. I know it's not necessarily what a fullback needs to do, but it is quite low. Wayne Bridge, just fullback, there's not much. He's quite old. There's not much he can really do to change that now. Caspers, again, I'll just give you central defender. Hector positioning. Yeah, I'll go with that. 11 is your weakest of your main centre-back roles or things. Sean Morrison. Marking. 13, 13, 14, positioning 13. Yeah, your marking could do with improving. Could do improving your tackling and your heading as well, actually. Pearce, positioning. 14, 13, 15, positioning 13. Yeah. We'll leave you at that. Kelly. Again, you're old, but I think you still need to do something, and fullback is what I want you to do. Positioning for Kevin Comboy, if you have a new picture. A little bit more of a beard going on there. Positioning is 12. Yeah, that's quite important. And actually, I've noticed that we're conceding a lot of goals from the left where he's been out of position. This kind of leaves a lot of space behind him. So maybe positioning is good for him. And Jordan Abita crossing... crossing 12. Actually, they have actually put him down as a left back in this game because he only just started playing there this season. He's going to be very good. So maybe I would want to. He's learning from. Who's he learning from? Jobby, probably. Rackenough, I'd have thought. Have a look at that. Yeah, we'll leave you on crossing for a bit, but I think tackling might be something to look at some point for you. Actually, let us improve your tackling a bit. Royston, inside forward, yes. Hope Akpan needs to improve his passing. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Daniel Williams, you need to improve your positioning. 11. I would say you're playing more in central midfield, don't we have that? So I would suggest actually to work on your passing a bit more. Or just to put you as ball winning midfielder. Guthrie passing, yep. Gem passing. Actually, tackling, I think, because I do use him in that kind of position quite a bit. Jesper. New picture. Finishing, yes. Gomez, yeah, I'll leave you there. Quite old. Composure for Jake. His composure is basically nothing. It's a very old picture. Yeah, unfortunately, some of the pictures in the faceback are not as good as the default pictures in the game, but you get more of them, so may as well leave them. I've already done you. Joey McAnuff corners. Yeah, there's not much else you can learn at your age. His finishing is 8. That's quite realistic. McCleary. Passing. Passing is 10. I'd probably actually want crossing. Because you are playing out wide, so... Actually, let's just give you inside forward. Nick Blackman dribbling, you're injured anyway. Howe passing. Yeah, you can't pass for shit. Alfie, off the ball. Off the ball, yes. You need to improve that. Compared to... Because if you get that up, you'd be an amazing poacher. And Pavel... you're actually playing the target man more than anything, so I'll give you target man. There you go. All done. Under 21s as well, but I'm leaving that up to my Head of youth development. I don't think there's anything I really disagree with here. A lot of them are out on loan anyway, so not much I can do. I probably sent some out on loan too early. Liam Kelly probably went out on loan too early. These aren't going out on loan yet. And I can actually look at what I want to do with them. So for instance, somebody like Urban Sheik, who is going to be potentially quite good despite this. I would probably, a terrible picture, look at not having him do a particularly, not concentrate on anything, but to go with a role of inside forward. And then someone else who's looking quite good, like Cool. You don't have a picture? Oh, yeah, don't have a picture. Actually, I'll just leave these. I'll leave these for now and see what becomes of them. I trust my my youth team person. Something they should be doing is actually learning maths. Learning to count. Because my seat at the Medeski is just next to the youth team, where they sit to the right of the dugout as you look at it from the pitch, and they have a block of seats which they sit in every game. Have done since I've been there for 10 years, more than that, since the Medeski Stadium's been there, and they have this same block of seats every week, and then they still sit in other places and have to be asked to move pretty much every week. It's quite funny. And they're always very polite and move, and you just think surely by now they would have learnt where their seats end and where the others begin, because they're all season tickets around them, so the same people every week. Yeah, they need to work on their counting, but it is quite entertaining. You kind of sit there thinking, right, they're moving, they're going to have to move. Oh, they're going to have to move as well. Anyway, I digress. Let's move on. Oh, training report. Wainbridge ball control. Never mind. It's not really your strongest point, is it? That's a very bad picture as well. Looks like he's been arrested for something. There should be holding a number and some lines in the back showing his height. He's still pretty good for an old man. Middlesbrough player, Scoots, player of the month. Did I get any in there? Noel. Oh, Noel. Well done, Noel. Love Noel. It's a shame he left Reading. Great player. Very wholehearted. Young player. Do we get any of them? Andre Wisdom on loan from Liverpool. No. Oh, look. The game agrees with me with my Bill Oddie award for Hal Robson-Kanu, and it turned out it was goal of the month. That's a good start. Goal of the month, first month, and manager of the month. Yay! I don't win many manager of the months. That's good. And we're top of the league. God, it couldn't be going any better. Okay, we have a backroom advice meeting and transfer deadline day, so we'll do both of them. What are you saying? Jesse Ross is kind of happy with his workload. It's on the low side. Should give him more to do. Is it? Finishing. Agility. It's good that he wants to do more, actually, because he's on a medium workload. So somebody says agility, but somebody else suggests finishing. I want finishing, but maybe we stick that on heavy finishing. If he wants to do more, he wants to do more. Okay. Jem Karajan's game would improve if he was encouraged to get forward whenever possible. It's not really the role I was looking for him, to be honest. If he stops attempting to dictate, I like him dictating tempo of the game, and I don't think I want him to get forward as much as possible. Loan list for Sweeney? Do you reckon? I reckon no. I reckon I'm going to keep him around for a bit. Shane Griffin. I'm also going to keep you around for a bit. Maybe sort out some thingies. Watch the word. Tutoring. How about you? No, you can probably go on loan. You're not very good. Loan list. Remove advice. Wrong status set. He's currently seen as backup. Important first team player. Leave it as it is. And they want Jake to go back to backup to the first team. What he is really, isn't he? Kelly is backup. He should be an important first team player. Well, if he's happy with it as it is, we'll leave it as it is. I don't think so. I don't think so. Yes, it would. And McCarthy is potentially going to want to offer a new contract, and I was going to replace Royston and replace him with Jobby anyway. So, yes. That's all good. Full confidence update. Royston Genter. They're going to comply with financial fair play. And we sold some shirts. Good. Transfer deadline day. Take part. Not going to sign anyone, but interesting to see what happens. And Adam Fonder's body transfer target for Girondins de Bordeaux. Where do you stand on the player's future? There's no way he's leaving. You should look elsewhere. Mansfield wants Shibola. Tish, I believe he's called. Okay, Mansfield. Key central midfielder. I'm happy with that. See what else happens. Ooh. No. I'm not signing anyone. Unless something comes up or somebody wants to sell someone. Christian Wilhelmsen's still around. Wow. He's an old guy. 33. No. Gigliotti? No, don't need a striker. Oh, Rasmus Falk. Damn it, he's a good player. Actually, he's not so... you know what? We'll give him a scout. He used to have longer hair than that. Left back. Available on free. 20? No, probably not, but I'll give him a scout anyway. Sommer. David Sommer. No. No. And he's gone on loan. Pavel Prugevniak is reportedly a transfer target for Giron. What? Do you want all my strikers? Would you like them all? I'll give them a job lot. No, he's leaving. You should look elsewhere. Interest. Potential ability. Very good. Passing, dribbling, work rate, flair. Nice. You are going to go on my shortlist. We'll look at you later. You are probably not going to be worth the effort, are you? Where have you been? Are you from United? So you should have a good technical, good signing. What does the report say? Why can't I click on the report? Oh, never mind. Speculation persists that Jobby McAnuff could be leaving before the end of the day, with interest in at least one reported club. Can we expect to move on this front? If any interested party wants to come forward with a proposal, we have to make it a very good one for us to sell, especially on transfer deadline day. Our captain. Mad? Yeah, I'm not letting anyone go. Oh, I could have actually done that. Probably still can. Match fitness. Alfie needs match fitness. Okay. There you go, Alfie. Aaron Cool. Do I plan to... No. He'll be staying. I reckon I want to have him tutored. I saw that when transfer deadline day is finished. just in case somebody does come in with something. How seriously has your transfer budget been depleted by the sort of deals you've made this transfer window? The bank isn't completely empty, though a big chunk only came out for these deals. Yeah, we're not spending more money. We've got January to think about as well. It's been an exceptionally busy deadline day in England so far, with a flow of activity almost on an hourly basis. Can we expect even more files to close to the transfer? Yeah, a lot of talk going on. What's happened then? Doria's gone to Barcelona. Liverpool have signed Bruno Petkovic, an 18-year-old. Not bad. Stay up. Sebastian Rhodes has gone to Wolfsburg. He's a good player. Anything else? Sebastian Larsson's gone to Marseille. Girondins Bordeaux have signed somebody, which is nice. Somebody called Wesley Foderingham, who has a fantastic name, has gone to Swansea. Wow, I want to sign him just for his name. But I won't. And have we got any breaking news? Chris Eagle's gone to Derby, that's pretty good. Nothing really. Rumours. Reading are looking at signing a defensive midfielder. Birmingham are considering Alex Nimley. Crystal Palace looking at Aaron Cresswell. He was someone I did look at. Girondins, they're still wanting Pavel and Tony Craig. Could be off. Don't really care. Not interested. Okay, things have picked up. Keith Treacy has okay. Bordeaux have made an offer, which I will reject. He is a very important first team player. You're going to have to pay me more than that, I'm afraid. You want an improved deal for him? How much is he on? He's only on 8k a week. I can offer you up to maybe 15 before I go over my wage budget. Ask the Fondra to sack Riley. Sam Riley. He likes people to remain at their current clubs. That's good. So let's offer him a contract. He was 19. I said I'd go up to 15. After reaching an international appearance. You can have 23 after reaching an international appearance, mate. Although we still don't want 30. That's bit me in the arse once. In a previous game, I had a really big, a really big after reaching international appearances bonus or wage rise for a player. He was a right back he's an Italian right back. So I thought, well, he's good, but he's not going to be playing for Italy. I didn't check very much though, and it turns out that he actually had a second nationality of Chile. So he became a Chilean right back quite quickly, and then I was paying him shit tons of money. And that was accidental. But Alfie doesn't have a second thing. So you want 18 and 24. I'll offer you 16.5 and 23.5. And 20. How do you like them? You like them? Okay. Good. It's important to keep hold of you. Till 2016, that's good. Exit talks. I'm okay with that. I can still ask him to sack his guy, but probably not. If he's one of the ones who doesn't want to engineer moves, it's probably good he's with him. Right, transfer done, nothing happened. Look at the biggest deals. This guy went to... Oh, Marseille did a lot of work. Did they sell someone? Because they have a lot of money floating around. Nothing much happened in the Championship apart from Chris Eagles. Wilbraham, that's another good name. Yeah. So not much happened in the championship. Never mind. And Jack King. No. English team Watford delved into the free agent market to sign Douglas Santos from Udinese after his contract expired. Well, Watford would sign players from Udinese. Solly March left Brighton to join Premier League team Liverpool for £4.8 million. 19-year-old, dribbling. He's gone straight on loan to Leicester. I might have a cheeky scout of this guy. Just for future reference. Kasper Schmeichel left to Werder Bremen. And Ben Watson went to West Brom. Matt Partridge was prized away by Premier League team Tottenham for around £2.6 million. Good riddance. And Wigan's John Beausejour went to West Brom. Wigan were the biggest spenders with 8.25. And Wigan also signed the most players. What happened in the rest? Lucas went to PSG. For 26 million. Wow. That's a lot for Lucas. I mean, he's good, but 26 million. Okay, he's very good. Oh, Antoine Griezmann is a very good player. And 25 million is probably about right. But I'll say he's better than Lucas. Chelsea got Pedro. Oh, Bender! Lars, which one's Lars? Lars is the good one. There's two. There's Lars Bender and Sven Bender. And they are both awesome central midfielders, defensive midfielders. 19.5 million is pretty good value for Lars. Where's Sven? I imagine if I go to information who have favoured... There you go. Sven. See, Sven is pretty damn good as well. And I will usually try to sign one of them at some point to play in that position. Because or central midfield, because they are just amazing. But I guess Lars is out of my price range now because he's gone to United. Bartra joined Man City from Barcelona for 17.25. Pretty good player. Hernandez went to Los Cuelas? Oh, Barcelona. Wow. And Burton signed lots of players. Loan report. Anyone doing well? Nick Arnold's doing well at Wickham. Michael Anderson's doing very well. Gozioglu is doing pretty well at Scunthorpe. Dominic Samuel's not doing quite so well. Nor is Niall Keown. He's not played yet. And Ryan Edwards isn't playing yet because he's in Australia and they're probably not playing at the moment. Liam Kelly got some games. 6 games. 1 goal. It's good. So that's the transfer window done. So now, guys, it's a lot of admin again now. So what I like to do is once the transfer window's out of the way and I know what youth players haven't gone on loan, I'll start looking at doing some... Where's training? Training. Do I not have a training overview for this guy? Training. Individual. Under 18s. Can I not do... whatchamacallits? Tutoring. That's the one. Maybe not. Maybe I can't do it yet. Can I do it with an under 21? Say, Sweeney. Development, training. Oh, I can do it for Sweeney. Oh, I was looking in the wrong place. So, Aaron Cool. Development, training. Yeah. Now, tutoring, you kind of want mental aspects as much as physical or technical aspects. So Gem, for instance, is... Where is his... He's fairly determined. It's pretty good. Actually, if we look at... Go to our squad. Go for... View... General info, does it come to there? No. Stats, attributes, mental? No, it's just attributes. Where's my personality? Maybe I can add it to this. Customize current view. Add personality. At the bottom. There we go. So professional is what you want. Professional is good. Professional and determined is what you kind of want. So what we got? We got a B2 is a bit young though. Professional, Jake Taylor, bit young. Fairly professional. Federici and Taylor will be good for goalkeepers. Jesper be good. Not, I mean, ambitious is pretty good. Determined is pretty good. So you got a lot of determineds. So Gem would be pretty good. Jobby would be very good. Pierce, Williams, so either of them for cool. Training, I would like Williams. I'd like you to see if you can have... I'll just invite Aaron into the room. Hello, Aaron. I think your game would improve by learning from Daniel Williams. I'll work with him. Good, thank you. Lovely. And who else is someone who's looking like being good? You also like Lewis Collins. Do you? Okay, 16. Information. He is already fairly professional. How old Gomez? I didn't save it, did I? Oh, well, here it is. Gomez is balanced. How is light-hearted. Anyway, is Jobby already doing something? No, so you have to be tutoring somebody. So I will have you tutor Urban Chic. Okay, he's injured. 1 to 2 days. I'll do it on 1 to 2 days then. And somebody else, Cardwell, is another one who could potentially be very good, so let's go back here. Oh, there's a lot of faffing at times. Pavel is balanced. Alfie is spirited. I think Alfie's more of a player he's going to look like being, isn't he? Oh, he's pretty good at heading as well. He's pretty strong for a 16-year-old. Oh, he's injured as well. Oh, well, okay, I'll do it in a couple of days. I'll do it off screen. You don't want to be watching all this faffing around, do you?